Hey guys, in today's video I'll be talking about mortgage refinancing. Now this can be a pretty touchy subject just because people have various opinions about it, but I thought I'd share my thoughts in any case. So I'll be discussing what is a mortgage refinance, some of the reasons why people refinance, and also some of the ways that it may be beneficial versus other ways where you might want to reconsider that option. So mortgage refinance is essentially replacing an existing loan with a newer loan under different terms. The first reason I'll give why people refinance will sort of clear up what I just said. So for example, 5 years ago you bought your property and you were paying a 3.75 interest rate, and then today 5 years later you're able to get a 2.75 interest rate. That's a 1% difference in interest rate. So that will mean your monthly mortgage payments will be lower. So you'll be saving. So this is a solid reason why you might want to consider a refinance. Another reason in terms of interest rate is maybe you have a variable interest rate and you notice that it's fluctuating more on the increasing side, and in order to sort of rein that in, you might want to lock in at a lower fixed interest rate. This is another reason why you might want to refinance if the fixed interest rate that you're offering is significantly lower than the variable rate that you're getting. Another thing is maybe 5 years ago when you purchased your property, you had an okay credit score and a decent income, but now your credit score is amazing and you have a significantly higher income, so you may be able to qualify to get a lower interest rate. So this is another reason why you might want to contact your mortgage broker and see if getting a refinance might make sense for you. Another reason why people refinance is to consolidate high interest debt to their mortgage. And in the case of like credit cards, where you know interest rate for that is like 18% going all the way up to 20-something% versus a mortgage interest rate of like 3%. So right away you can see that there's a huge difference in the interest rate. So consolidating those loans to your mortgage makes sense. The thing with this is you have to be financially responsible, because what people will tend to do is they consolidate their debt to their mortgage and then acquire that debt again. In this case, it doesn't really make any sense. So just be financially responsible, know how you're going to pay off your debt, and try not to get back into the same situation that you were as before. Another reason people refinance is they might want to do some home renovations. And this is a great idea because this can significantly increase the value of your home. Just be careful with renovations. You want to make renovations that will actually increase the value and not renovations that you care about but nobody else does, if you know what I mean. So maybe research in your area to see what type of renovations yield the most value from home buyers. Unless you're planning to stay in your property forever, then no one cares. So you can do whatever you want, but if you plan to sell your home, then it makes sense to make renovations that will appeal to the masses. Another major reason is a lot of people leverage the equity in their home to purchase an investment property. This, I think, is an awesome idea to do a refinance, because this is how a lot of people build wealth, by using one property to finance the other, and they keep acquiring more properties, building up their real estate portfolio. So this is a solid reason. Again, you just have to make sure that the investment property that you're purchasing makes sense. So the numbers has to make sense. Whether you're purchasing that for income reasons, so you want to get a tenant in there and hold it long term, or you're purchasing a property to flip that property to sell it to benefit from the profit that you gain. But all of this requires research on your part to just make sure that it makes sense. Some things to note: when you're doing a mortgage refinance, there are fees associated with that, because you're essentially applying over for a loan. So you're going to have your application fee, there's probably going to be a lawyer fee, an appraisal fee. An appraisal fee just because they want to make sure any money that they're adding onto your mortgage, your property has enough value to support that. Another fee will be your title insurance fee, and there might be other fees associated with this. If you're breaking your mortgage, there may be prepayment penalties on your mortgage. So it's a good idea to speak with your lender to find out, to let them give you a summary of all the fees that will be associated with a refinance if you choose to go that route. I strongly suggest that you know how you're going to repay that money. A refinance is great, but you need to handle it responsibly. And then at the end of the day, only you can do whatever you want to do with your money, but just be responsible. I always say be financially responsible and be educated about your finances. if you're choosing to refinance, make sure they explain every cost associated with it so that you can make an informed decision. So guys, I hope you learned something from this video. If you enjoy the content, you can like the video and share the video because other people might be curious about refinancing as well. If you have any further questions or comments, or maybe you would like a referral to speak to a mortgage broker, then you can always give me a call or send me a text and I'll be more than happy to assist you. So bye for now guys, have a great day.